So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A merry, merry Christmas and a happy new year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fights. A merry, merry Christmas and a happy new year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. This is a chording lesson for Happy Christmas, War is Over. Writing credits to John Lennon and Yoko Ono. Released in 1971. Happy Christmas. Certainly a different kind of Christmas song. Has the word happy in the title, but certainly not a very upbeat melody. It was a protest song. It was a war protest song written in '71 by Lennon to protest the Vietnam War. Although the song has endured, and the message of hope and peace at Christmas has given the song lasting play. This is not an original melody. Lennon never took credit for an original melody on this. It's actually based on an English folk song, an old English folk song called Skewball, sometimes referred to as Stewball, who was an English racing horse that this pub drinking song and melody was written to. Lennon borrowed that melody, did a couple of things different, as well as adding a chorus. We'll cover them here in the lesson. There are examples of American groups using the Stewball melody, Woody Guthrie in a song, as well as some Motown groups covered songs using the melody. So if for some reason there was a familiarity to this melody, this is perhaps the reason why. You've probably heard it before. But anyway, this is certainly the most popular use of it. So let's get right into the chording. There's no introduction on the song. It starts right with the singing. The song is in A. It does modulate out of A, and that's what one of the things Lennon did unique to this song. But here we are in A. So the beginning. Each of these phrases is a 4-chord progression. It's generally a bass chord with a little modification to it. So in this case, A. Then we're going to move to the chord E with an A bass. Now some people play this, and you'll see this in tabs as A sus2, A sus4, and A. That's not exactly correct, actually. More melodically correct is A, E with an A bass, A sus4, back to A. Then we're going to move to a B minor. Then we're going to do a B sus2. Sounds complicated. All we're going to do is take our B minor and lift our second finger and get the sus in there. Then we're going to alter up to a B sus4. You have to change your fingering to get your pinky on top here on the second string and get this sound. That's B sus4, and then back to B minor. Then we have one more four-part chord progression here, and it's in the E family, and it will be start with E sus4. Then we're going to move to E. Then we're going to do an E add 9, and what we're going to have to do is get an F sharp in here so we get our ninth. And there's a couple of ways of doing it, but just reach down with the pinky on the fourth string, and you'll have E add 9. Then back to E, and then we're back to A. And that's the verse. A, B minor, E, A. Now here's where Lennon gets unique with the melody. He modulates up a fifth to D. Up a fifth, we're going to go to D, and we're pretty much going to keep the same chord progression. We're just going to base it now on the tone of D. There will be a couple of differences. It won't be exactly correct here, chord for chord, but let's just go through it. So we're on the second half of the first verse here, and so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. And the first chord is D. Then we're going to go to A with a D bass. Again, you may see this in tabs as D, D sus2, D sus4, and D. That is not correct, actually. Play along with the song and you'll hear it better if you play D, A, and then A with the D bass, and then D sus4, and then D. And then we're going to go to an E minor. And then we are going to call this one an E minor major 7. Just take your pinky and put it on the fourth string at, the second string at the 4th fret. And you get this pretty exotic sounding chord here. And then we're going to go to an E minor add 9. All we need to do is get that F sharp in there. And this time we get the F sharp with the second finger on the first string. And then back to E minor. So once more, this is a little tricky phrase here. E minor, then our E minor major 7, then our E minor add 9, and then back to E minor. And then we're going to move to A sus4, to A sus2, back to A, and we're going to finish on D again. One more time. So this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones. The old and the young. The chorus, Lennon added the chorus, and it's quite simply goes to a G. You're going to strum this just straight on. There's nothing really tricky happening. There's a little bit of movement in the bass guitar part, but the guitarist is really just strumming some open chords here. And the Happy New Year moves to an A. Let's hope it's a good one. Goes to E minor. You could step up to a G. That would be the F sharp note to pass into the G without any fear. And And this phrase on a 7th chord, an E7 gives us a real nice lead back into the A of the verse. And that's it. Once again on the chorus, G, A, E minor, back to G, to D, E7. And then you're back to A. And I hope you have a happy Christmas.